Oh, hi guys, and welcome back to another live show. Yes, and tonight we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing the next instalment of this wonderful vehicle from Rocker or Roboline, wherever it's come from. I really would like to get the front of it on tonight, so we'll see how we do. This is still rocking a bit at the back, so Pete Webster, if you've got any ideas of reinforcement for that, do let me know. Got to work through as much as we can, like an hour's worth if we can. We've got a few announcements at the end of the show. Yes, that's right. We've got some people in the chat. It's hello, Angela McCabe. Lovely to see you on the show earlier. It was really lovely to finally get you on the show. So I've been waiting so long to get you on there. And yeah, it was a really nice show. Did you have your coffee in the end? I know we mentioned about a coffee. Thank you, Angela McCabe. Yeah. And then we've got 10 minutes, Steve. Yeah. And then we have hi, hello, it's me. How are you? Yeah, I'm very good. I'm tired. Just had spagbowl. I've got apple pie and custard later on. This actual pack came. It's like 2 apple and blackcurrant pies, 2 standard apple pies, and then you've got cherry pies as well. So there's a weird combination going on there. But yeah, right. So let's get started and see where we've got to go, shall we? So yeah, right. So yeah, this is where we left off, as you can see. So that's how far we got on this. And what's going to be happening is we're going to try our very best with the hour that we've got and really try and push this forward. I really would. The goal for this evening would be to try and get that front flexi panel on at the front there. I was debating whether to take them all out of here, but I'll probably lose them, so I've decided to keep them in. So let's get going. So we need C14, which is going to be this part up here. So C14 apparently. So yeah, that's this little part here. Hello, Steve. You all right, mate? How's it going, fella? Young men. Okay, and then C13. Because I reckon that's going to sit under it. So C13. Where's C13? Oh no, we're missing one. That can't be happening. What's that? C13. Oh, fudge cake. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll emphasise. We won't worry about that now. And then we've got C16, which is this part. Oh, crumbs. We're missing a back panel, Steve. Peter Webster. Problem here. Missing a panel. Let me just have a look on my chair, see if it's on there. So well prepared this evening. Save Batman to the rescue, look, I found it. Told you it was there somewhere. That's a relief, brilliant. Okay, cool, that's a chunky piece. Quite nice. Okay, so righty-ho, we're on the bow rail now. Okay, so this part here is going to go, it looks as if, hello! Yes, I have saved, yeah. It looks at bomb.com. Apparently they're shipping in October, so it's a bloody long wait. But you can pre-order now. I think the first pack is, if you do the 24-month option, I think that's $59.99. And then if you do the 12-month option, it's a little bit more expensive. But the good news is you can pre-order now. But they're not shipping until October. So I'm wondering whether I should hold off until October. Because what's the point in giving them money now if it's just going to sit there and do nothing? So yeah, I have seen that, but I am debating. I'm not going to promise anything at this stage, but it is a build that's very passionate about. Hi, campers. How is it going there? No. Good evening, Mike. Hello. Did you have your coffee from earlier? It was a lovely show to have you on earlier. I really, really enjoyed it. And then we got hi, Tessa and Lord Peter. Hello, sir. Right, sir. And then we have hi, Mike. You all right? Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what I got today. 96 is up there. We're going to have a pre-record of that on Saturday, but we've got some other little surprises. See Lord Webster, yeah. Right, let's get building, because this will have to be the last one for a minute, because I'm never going to get anything built. Hi, Tessa and Angela. Steve, yes, hello. And this is your first show, isn't it, seeing me do this now? Because I don't know where you were last week, but yeah, it looks like this is a round part, and then we've got a straight platform, so it looks as if, I reckon, I think that's the front. So if we put that into there like that, that's going to go into there, cushy. And then obviously this part here with the detailing, I suspect, facing downwards, because you're going to have the stripes facing upwards. That's going to go into there. By the way, Tessa has cancelled next Thursday, Angela, so we want to make sure that Sammy is in the best of care there. So yeah, okay, so that's that one done. So it's really starting to take shape now. We've got the lovely little seat there, and we're going to put C16 on next. So, oh crap, I forgot, I didn't shave it off. I mean, you don't have to, but you know what I'm like with it, so I'm not going to bother on that part, but I'll do it this way for this side. I forgot about that. What I'm doing here is I'm just taking off the little burr section. That part is really annoying me. It keeps falling off. Did you have trouble with this, Peter? This thing here, for some apparent reason, just keeps falling off at the back. So we'll, tackle that later. And then we're going to do this. I'm still debating whether I should weather it, I'm not sure. But are you going to be getting the Falcon, Peter? Because the Falcon's out now. So I reckon, because it seems to me they're repeating all the builds that Model Space had. So I reckon we'll see the Harley very soon. I don't obviously know any inside information with the company, but it just seems to be going that way, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get that Fat Boy Harley back. Right, this is quite, gosh. Yeah, I think we had this problem last time with the other seat. Let's put it on, lovely. God, it's this end bit here. It is all bloody wet. Slime and something stuck on me there. Right, where did we get up to? So it's this little bit. God, blimey, it's a bit. Oh. Yeah, there we go. It's getting in there now, I think. Yeah. There we go. God, that is really, really tight. Perhaps I should have shaved it a bit, but there is a slight gap that I can't push it any more than that. I can't seem to get that on. Doesn't have to be perfect, does it? As long as it does its job. But that is really lovely. I really like the way that's done. Don't know. Yeah, the writing was on that side, but that is really, really gorgeous. And I might weather it just to hide up these numbers. So that's that part. Okay. God almighty. There's half a dozen seats now, so let's get them out. What we'll do is we'll do this section, and then we'll get to a bit of the comments. So stop these parts, so they can go over there for a minute. So the part we're looking for is, I keep thinking this is rubbish, but it's got parts stuck on it. So let's see, we need number B here, so somewhere down the line. I walk the line, burn, 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 the ring of fire. Yeah, that's the bit I want to get to, that part there, if we can, if we're lucky. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. Okay, so what we're doing is like bloody Jenga. Okay, so B4. Have a look. B4 is, right, it's these ones here. Now, it's quite nice when they do this because they put like a little arrow here and here to tell you that it's, the same sort of section here. These really small seats. So I'm wondering if this is the start of the front of the seats. They only want us to take 2 out for the minute. And then we want B5 and B6. So B5, yeah. B5 and B6 are just here. As I said, I've not decided whether I want to glue these in yet, so we'll make that assessment later down the line. So, and B12, but like your vitamins. My mum has the B12. Yeah, so B12 is this. This is basically like a little floor for where the seats are going to sit. So, as I said, I'm not ignoring your comments. I'm just a little bit of a handful at the moment. Okay, so, right, so it looks like it goes like that, which would explain why we've got two. Okay, that's cool. So, you'll have to get me another one of these, Peter. They're quite nice kits. That was a joke, by the way. I don't want to sound cheeky there. But I have seen the DeLorean one on, did I do that? Yeah, I have seen the DeLorean one on the Amazon. That's that one. That's that one. Okay, so it looks as if you're going to put one into, a minute. Well, that's going to be that side. Okay, so this one might be, no, it was right. What am I doing? Okay, so this one's going to feed into round about there, I reckon. I don't know why it's got that part on it. Actually, I think I've got a feeling that that goes like that. You know, I'm not too sure about this, but yeah, I think it's the other parts here. There's another two sets here, which is I've got the other side of it, so that would explain. It's lovely getting these bits out because the more you get out, the more you can get done. Oh, look at that. And then another reason why I cut these off is because you don't really want to splinter. They're horrible things and they can get caught in your skin and are quite painful. Right, so that makes sense now, because now what we can do is we can now go like that. And as you can see, the detailing is on the back. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Some of these really push in and then some are like really loose. As you can see, that's nice and snug. But this one is a little bit on the loose side here. So it's just the way it's cut. Whoops, it's gone into there. Look, it's a lovely little cute seat. Oh, yeah, man. I like that. That's gorgeous. How cute is that? Be like that song. What's that song done by Roland Matt where we go scratch? Yeah. Is it Roland Matt? Okay, and then what will happen is that goes into here like that. For some reason, it doesn't want us to put the other side of the seat on yet, but it says B12. I reckon that's going to go under there. I don't really want that showing, so we can hide that number. Great. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous, but it's a little bit on the I'm going to erect that up slightly, because I think that's supposed to sit like that, because otherwise that's going to be really panned down like that. But once the other seat's on, we can get that on. Cool, blimey. Okay, so that's that one. Lovely. And then I'll just get the other seats at the screw. There's a lot of comments coming in. Let me just finish this bit and then I'll get to the comments. I'll be honest with you, I'm going to miss doing this, you know, because once I finish this, it's going to be like, oh, you know, what do we do now? But it's an exciting week coming up next week. We've got Ghostbusters, we've got Doll's Houses. Yes, we're going to be doing the Doll's House Monday. Unfortunately, it's not the current issue, but it will be issue 79, which is the start of Peter Pan's room, apparently. But I've looked at it. and I'm able to do it, which I'm quite happy and relieved about. So quite really happy. Just gonna have a little, they're both the same sort of size. Just take that out a minute. I was wondering if the bottom one was a little bit loose because it's supposed to go up this side, but they're both the same thing. Okay, and then that's gonna go, these small ones, I'm gonna leave that off for the minute because it's pretty obvious to me that it's gonna slide off again until we've got some support behind it. So that's that one, lovely. As I said, I'm going to rip that slightly up a bit so it's flush, that part there. Christy. Okay, so then we need B13 and B14 apparently. I don't know what that part is, B18. So what's happened with this? That's going to go on either side of here. So what do we need? We need, I've lost it, B13 and B14. Okay. So B13 is this section here, and then B14. I mean, if I wanted to, I could take all of these out because some of these are already, they're not actually printed on the sprue. They're actually printed on the actual piece. So some of these can come out. So maybe I'll do that for next time. I think we can probably, I think there's going to be at least another 2 sessions on this. So B13 and B14, yeah. It looks like there's another B14. Which is this part here. Okay, so this is some sort of ramp or something for it. Once I've done this little bit, I will get to the comments because there is some. Oh, come on, make an exception, Steve. You know you want it. I think for a lot of builders, you know, we've waited so long for DB5 to come out. Because the thing is with DB5 is not many publishers would do it because it's the license. The costing of the license is what is the most crucial part of the actual development of bringing a artwork out. If they can't get the license, they can't produce it. So that's going to sit somewhere. I don't really understand what the purposes of this is, but apparently it's supposed to go something like that. And then obviously this hook, line and sink is it. Okay. So if we put this one in, I think we'll do this one first actually. Let's get this part in here. And then it looks as if I'll cut that sprue off. I haven't done that yet, so let me just do that now. It looks like it's going to go something like that, I should imagine. And then obviously this one might go something like that. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. What am they? I have 6 running, Steve, don't need any more. What, DB5s? I know someone who, well, yeah, I know someone who has about 6 DB5s. Whether he's got them anymore, I don't know, but, you know. Right, so that's got to go back on here somehow. So now they want us to put this part on, sir, like this. Very good. You should get yourself one of these, Steve. Nice little kit. Mega Nico would like this because he's done the gramophone. So I think Mega Nico would like this sort of thing. But every time I say to him, "Are you going to do it?" he's like, "I can't. It's too expensive." So this seat's got a. Oh right. Not sure about this. I mean, it's sort of like anchoring over the side of here, but apparently this is supposed to then sit into there like that, I think. Yeah. And then, that must sit something like that. Okay, yeah, there we go. So it's like a high chair thing. Looks a bit like Teddy's high chair. So whether these are supposed to go in all the way, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll push them down a little bit further if I can. I can always erect them back up, but I think they're supposed to sit flush on the base of this panel. So let's get this one there, yeah. And then this one, yeah, I took that one off, okie doke. I need to put this one in here. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? I really enjoy doing this. I mean, it's, you know, I've worked on various wooden kits, but this is definitely a hell of a lot. You can feel the quality in it, you know. And my first Robo line or Robo Time or whatever it's called, quite good because I had to look, and apparently it's done by Rocker, but it's also produced by Roboline. So, yeah, okay, this is going to be. Let's get into it like that. Cool, blimey, what's going on here? Billy of things I want to go on now. There we go. So if it's not going on, just wriggle it in. There was no woman who swallowed a fly. I don't know why. Perhaps she'll die. See, I don't understand that. Why is this part here? It's like they sit on the edge of that, but that's how it wants it to be. Let it be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Say, hurrah, hurrah. Looks like a bloody roller coaster seat. Oh, yes. So that's going to go into there. And then that can go into there and we can get to the comments. Yes. So that is a very interesting contraption. I've never personally done a seat like this before, but I'm sure it will all make sense. I mean, it is a little bit, can you see the seats are like, it's like they're not sitting down properly. There's something wrong down here somewhere. But the thing is, that panel down there is a flat edge, so I'm not entirely sure. As you can see, it's a flat section. So, I mean, the way we can resolve that is just erecting that up slightly, push it underneath there, and it'll sort of, and it looks like it's going like bending inwards, but if I go like that and tension it a bit, it will do its thing. Right, so I want to persevere and get more done, but we really must get caught up with the comments. So, let's get up to, we need to do priority. We need to do priority first, so let's do priority. Let's put that over there, and let's go to priority. So we've got nice painting, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Heidi Cry Campus. We've seen that one, and then we've got going very slow. So good morning, Mike. Good evening, Mike. Hello. As I said, lovely to have you on the show earlier. I really enjoyed it. So next week's cancelled, but obviously I'll be hosting the week after. So if you want to come on that, just let me know and I can book you in. Hi, Tessa and Lord Peter Webster. Yes, he is the Lord. Vicar of Dibley. I love that show. You know when she's walking through the bar, you know, in the street, and then she lets it big puddle, and she goes, oh, the Cherry's Chocolate Orange woman. What's her name? She does the Cherry's Chocolate Orange advert. Hi, Mike. How are you? I need a drink. I've got coconut and the trouble eating liquid water. Hello, Steve again. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do priority first thing and go back to all standard people. Hello, Steve. Yeah, hello. Issue 47 ordered. Splendid. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Let me send you over. He's going to smack me for this, but I'm going to do it because I'm the boss. So I make the rules. I'm going to send you a pound tip for that because you said you don't want payment, but if I send you a pound, then that's my contribution to it. So, and that's not up for debate. So if I want to send you a pound, I will send you it. He'll say something in the chat in a minute. He'll go, don't send me it. But I am, because you do, you know, I can't keep, you know, relying on you to get it. And I just really feel like I need to send something across. So let me just sort that out for you, Peter. Oh, liberties. Yeah, so let's go into. It's going to tell me off, I know, but I'm going to make an exception. So let's do that one. So do. So Eddie Stobart, if we do Eddie Stobart, I'm going to send you over £1, because if I send any more, you'll send it back to me, so there's no point. But I want to contribute that to you because you do, sort it out for me. But this is an upfront. I don't normally do this, so because I trust you, I'm okay to upfront that. So I send that over to you now. Takes a bit of a while because I have to go through various different protocols. Do that, and we're going to send it over there. So what's going to be in the package this time? Because knowing Peter Webster, he'll always send me something. So, where's the bloody app? It's on that phone. Okay, in that case, I'll do it later because the app I need is on that phone. So I have to send it to my other bank. I have 2 banks. Where do we get up to on here? So issue 47 ordered. Lovely. Thank you very much. So as I said, we do have 96 up here. So the plan of action, we're going to do that on Saturday. Yeah, we're going to do that. And it is what I thought. We're going to put it on the end of it. So it's going to look something like, apparently it's going to look something like that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's exciting, isn't it? And then next week is the chassis beams and crossbars, left and right chassis beams, trailer chassis front crossbar, dual lead spring holders crossbars, adjustables feet, crossbar and assorted screws. So that's what's coming up next week. So, because I'm a little bit behind, so we're going to be doing that. The parts look really lovely. So look at that. They're really nice and big. So that's the last little segment that I think goes on that thing. Because there's a little part here, which I reckon is probably where, the back of the doors will go here. So, right at the end of this. So, yeah, it's very exciting. That's going to be a pre-record. Let me do 4 more comments because I'm cautious that we need to try and get the goal sorted. So let's do 4 more. I can't get your comment yet because you're not priority. Neither is that one, so I'll do that in a minute. I watched last week, but comments not showed up. Oh, right. Well, I was speaking to Angela today because we were doing a show earlier with Tessa. And apparently there's this new feature in Amazon. New feature in, it's been a long day. New feature in YouTube called Go Live Together. So I'm not sure what that means, but obviously you go live with another creator, I suppose. But I don't know how I would do that because I'm a sole creator. What I mean by that is I don't normally do other shows building with other creators. I like it very sort of me. Okay, I enjoy it. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do 1 more. Let's do 2 more. Try and get the queue down. Okay, I enjoy it. Yeah. No more builds as yet. Need to get stuff built. I'm overwhelmed with projects at the moment. Well, why is it still in the bag? Get building. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you can have all that stuff there. If that was me, I'd be in the package straight away. I don't know how you can have all that stuff sitting there and not dive into it. Some creators like to, or some, partwork builders like to store it all up and then build all at once. So same here, Lord Peter Webster. Right, we really must get to, we'll have to do the rest later because we're taking too much time away from construction. So let's get into a bit more of this. Right, where did we get up to? So it's something to do with, we've now got to pull it into this front section here. So we're going to put that into there. I'm just going to have I do like my tea nice and milky. So let's have a bit of that. Very, very nice. Okay, so I suspect this is going to go in these 2 holes. Sorry, you can't see this. Hello, Mr. Tamiya 89. I like apple pies. Well, you will like apple pies because these ones, I only picked them up because I'm missing these centers. I only picked them up because really fancied apple pie and custard, and I had spag roll earlier. But these ones really interesting because you've got 2 apple and blackcurrant, 2 Bramley, and then 2 cherry pie. So it must be a new thing that they're doing. So yeah, right. Let's get into a bit more of this. So what's going to happen now is we're going to lock it into position. So these two holes here, as you can see, we're going to put these into these two parts here. And then it's going to be like a roller coaster thing. I'm not entirely sure what these do, but we're going to put that into there. It's getting bigger and bigger each live stream, isn't it? So yeah, that's going to go, that's one in. And that's we get this one into here. And then it looks as if, as you can see, we then shunt that forward, I think. Yeah, I think you shunt it forward a bit. Yeah, there we go. It's just maybe it stays there, I don't know. But normally you shunt it. So this one's having a little bit of, oh, there we go. So that's that. Oh, look at that. We're getting to the good bit. Okay, so we've done that part. And we're going to get F7 now. So F7 marks the spot. So F7 somewhere in here is F7. So yeah, it's got to be something on this row here because that's, oh no, it's there. Oh man, don't tell I've lost it. Oh yeah. Let me see if it's on C. Well, I think it's this part here that fell out on the seat. Yeah, it looks like that part there. Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, that is it. Brilliant. Okay, so do this again. I'm back now, so my internet shut down. Well, I'm getting sick of the sight of my current provider, so I moved it. It's quite funny because I'm getting really fed up with my provider because they keep whacking on the charges. So I moved to this because they reckon it's, you know, there's such the state of the art palaver, and it's utter crap. I cannot get it to work. It's called the no landline, no engine, and no rating, and apparently it runs off a SIM card. So this is crap. But I'm gonna send that back, stay with my current provider, and just have a look about to see if I can get it a little bit cheaper. It's just £77 a month they charge me. It's not good. So yeah, always have a look round. So yeah, bit of a waste of time really getting that. But I do have a 14. I think it's like a 14-day cooling off period thing. So I should be able to return that very shortly. Okay, so this is going to go. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. Oh right, this is going up these two slots that I told you about here. So I think this is just like a lock-in plate to lock these into position. But it's one of them funny ones again because. Right, so that's like that. It looks like that's going to. Okay, this is one of them ones where we have to lock it into these small little holes. So if we do that, and then that comes down here, lock that into position up there. Come on, let's get that. Yeah, it's getting that. I don't think that's going to work, but just trying to. Oh no. Okay, I did say it wouldn't work, but I've just skimmed it. That's fine. All the purposes of this was to just prise it onto there. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. So I'll try to be a bit more careful on this one, but see what I can do here. Oh. Oh, bloody dentist. I don't think that's going to go on too much more, but I've managed to get it a little bit in front of that thing. So yeah, I think that's just to lock it in place. That's nice and tight there. So that's good. So that's that one in. They don't go in very well. I mean, you push them and then they just sort of like, as you can see, you push it and it springs out again. But yeah, right, that's that. And then let's see what we've got to do next. We are putting it, oh yes, C12, lovely. That's the bit I've been waiting to do. So this part here, this is going to go C12, and that's going to go into, where the hell does that go? This is interesting. So it's saying that it goes somewhere in there, but I mean, there's no slot like that. It's interesting. Where in the world? It looks like it sits down the back of this. Oh, right, yeah. There's a slot down there. So it looks as if it goes this way and then yanks across. Right, okay, cool. This is the thing with these. They don't go, this part goes here. It's more like a picture, you see. So it's a little bit of the brain work for you. Could you have used the pliers in a different position? Yeah, I could have. Trouble is with me is I'm very heavy-handed. But yeah, I could have, yeah. I'll remember that for next time. You need to get yourself this because this is such a great kit to work on. So it looks like it's going to go down the back of here into the slot that's somewhere down here. It's going to come out the bottom of here. Oh, this is Oh, sorry, I'm putting it upside down. So let's put that one in. I was like, there's not another hole here. So yeah, there we go. I love this mechanism, the way you pull it in and then it locks it. You see, it's really, really cool. So yeah, okay, so that's that part on. And then we're going to be doing B24, B11, D17 and D18. God. B24. This is something in here. B24. Where's B24? Oh, right, this is the gear stick. That's the gear knob. So we've got the gear stick thing here. I have to get this out fairly carefully. Yeah, that's that one. So B24, B18, which is this part here, and it looks like we've got another B18 somewhere on here. Can't see another B18, so okay, well, let's fit these parts first, and then we'll have to have a look at that because I think that's wrong somehow. So B18. No, B24, which is the gear stick thing, that's going to go in the middle one. Really enjoying doing this. It's such a, I think it's better than a part work in a way, because you get to use more of your hands with like different tools and stuff. So yeah, D17 we need because that's going to be a lock system, which is this part. Let's get on to this part. So that's going to sit under here, and then it looks as if that's going to go through the bottom of here, like that, with its lovely gear stick. Oh, right. Sorry, that's going around the wrong way. You want the gear stick because obviously you're going to go like that, aren't you? So that's going to go this way. And then it looks as if under here, this just locks it into position underneath here. So that's going to go through here and just let's put that through again. So that's going to go through here. And we're just going to anchor that onto this panel here. Jesus. Doesn't seem to, well, it's getting there a bit, but, wow. Well, it's just about gripping it on the other side here, so that's that. And then we've got B18. I don't think we're going to get to the fancy bit. We might extend it slightly because I really would like to get that part on, but if we run out of time, we run out of time. So B18, that part is going to go, it looks like somewhere over here. So something like that, I should imagine. So that's going into there. And apparently we've got another one of them. But before we do that, we've got B11, which is, I'm not entirely sure what this is, because obviously that's the gear stick, I should imagine, but perhaps this is the brake or something. But the brake, I would assume, would be where the accelerator is, so I'm not entirely sure what this part is supposed to be. It's B11. That's going to go into this hole here. It's nice and stiff. It sits in there lovely. Everything's like stiff apart from these two bits here, but getting there, yeah. And then we've got another B18, but I don't have it. Ah, yes, there you are, you little bit. Yes, that's in there, and it looks as if that's going to go into this part here. Lovely. Yeah, that's that. And then we're going to get F22 in. So F22 is on the F sprue, obviously. Yeah. So F22 is this part here. It could be for the steering wheel, yeah. Might be, yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, good thinking, because obviously the wheel's going to go on there. Oh, my God. How could I have not known that? Oh, my. Yeah, that is the steering wheel. You got that bang on. Same here, Lord Peter Webster, yeah. So this part here, F22, once you get going on this, it's so easy. But it looks like we've got to somehow get this. They really should have put this in first. F22. They want this sitting under there, but we've got this gear stick thing in the way. But we'll give it a go. But really, you should have put them in first, then put them in. But obviously, if that's got to go on top, you're not going to get it in through here because it's sitting underneath it. So we'll go into there. Sitting on something here, so happened here. Oh, there we go. Right, yeah. So that's that. I like this concurve going on here. It's quite nice. And then we're going to get F20. F20. There we go. That's this part here. So F20. Oh no. Oh shit. I don't know if that's supposed to have snapped off, but it's broke off from here. That was in there like that. So I don't think that's part of that sprue. I think they're pointing F21 to this part around here. So I don't think that is actually a part, but yeah. Okay, so F20. Over there a minute. We've got 15 minutes, so hopefully I can get that fancy bit on. So F20, and that is going to go with the handle. It looks as if that's going to go, yeah, this is going to go into this little panel up here, this little slot. But the steering wheel's going to go over it like that by the looks of it. So it's going to just sit into there quite lovely. And that will go somewhere down here. So yeah, look at that, cushy. Oh, look at that. But you know what I want to do is I just want to take that out and flip it so that the writing, I just want to, oh, damn it, I can't. I wanted to hide that, but it doesn't look like I can. Not to worry, we can, it's going to be covered up anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so let's put that back in quickly. Yeah. Just want to make sure that's nice and snug down there. Yeah, it's quite nice. Lovely. Right, then we're going to do, we're very close to that bit. I'm just on this part here. So we'll do this bit here, and we'll have a catch up with the comments, and then we'll try and get that on. Or I might just race it through and then get to the comments. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so B16 and B23. B16 and B23. Okay, so somewhere on here. So B16 apparently is, where's B16? Ah, yes, this part here. This is like the dashboard, I assume. So that's that part. Do Mr. Tamiyar, do you have your do you have custard on your apple pies? I do like mine nice and hot when I have it. Okay, so this looks like, oh, very cool. So these holes here are going to feed onto this little knob part here. That's going to be quite nice. And then you've got the dashboard. So that's going to feed somewhere onto here. I'm not going to do the pliers this time because I think I can get that in nice. Yeah. Then what you can do is push it from the back and yank it in. So give it a nice big hard yank, or, you know, not too much of a yank, but you see, like, compress it, and then that will go on snug. That's very lovely. I like how it's 3D. And then we're going to get B23, which is a little handle, which is this little part here. So yeah, B23. B23, where's that going? That is going, it looks like it's going to fit into this hole here and this hole here. So that's going to go into there like so. I'm quite happy that I've got this far without breaking it, because I'm quite heavy-handed, so I'm quite proud that I've not broken any part from what I can see so far. So slow and steady as it is. That is really stiff and rock solid. You don't like custard? Oh, right. Fair enough. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've got, oh, look, it's your handle, look. Yeah, that is for the handle. So with the wheel. So B2 and B3. I'm going to skip the comments a minute because I really want to get that fancy bit on before we run out. Hang on a minute. So B2 and B3. Why am I looking at the F sprue? I don't know. But this is this handle here. Oops. This looks like a little washer or something. I'm gonna have to put buy a little figure or something to sit in that seat, you know, to make it look like it's driving, like a Lego figure or something. Or someone, if Mr. J, if Fusion Designs is on here, you could 3D print me one if you like. Oh, look at that. And then obviously this part on the top just sits on there, like that. Could be a bit tricky, this part, because this is quite a delicate procedure. Going to get that on as best as I can. And there we go. That's this little... And putting that on makes it nice and stiff as well. So as you can see, it's more stiffer now. It's not going round, round, round. So that's that on. Lovely. And this is the ultimate bit I've been waiting to do. That lovely, delicate skirt part. So we're going to get, for the first time, we're going to get some different colours into this now. Oh, how exciting. Now, this I've got to be extremely careful, because as you can see, it's got like some sort of bending thing in it. So I've got to get this on. So it's a very simple fit. What we've got to do is we've got various holes going around here. So you've got one there. I think there's another one just there, and then one there. And these obviously sit round the back. So I think these parts sit just about there. So it's going to go something like that. Hock it. Yeah, there we go. Going to go into there. Oh, so delicate. Oh, look at that. Yeah, man. That's quite interesting, because with this one, it's got a hook mechanism. And then round here, it's like a tooth, as you can see. It just sort of latches onto the back of this hole here. Oh, crap. And then, oh, mama. Giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh. Good God, this is very delicate. But we need to do this. We need to try and get this in as best as we can, sir. That's into there. It looks like, I mean, it's not coming through the other end here, so I'm not sure if this is just supposed to, like... Oh, crap. Oh, I see. Right, so there's a rim. It looks like these little wooden parts slot into this. It's like a little rim track thing going around here. So, right, let's take that out. I'll see what the issue is. So you see this round circle thing? That's where it's going to go in. So we've got to somehow get this part in here. Oh, crap. Oh, I think I bent one. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we've just had a little collision. Oh, how are we going to do that, Peter? Crap. Oh, it's still attached. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, this is very fiddly. I think the idea is that it's supposed to sit in this little track thing, I think. Oh my God, what the hell has happened there? The hell? Yeah, that snapped down there. Oh crap. Oh, that's a shame. But I can repair that, but I could just leave it there. I mean, it's not really doing any problem. But that's in that track there. And then if we just sort of tuck this in as we go round. I think we might just get away with that. Wow. I don't want to play with this too much. We'll just see what we can do with this. But I think maybe that just slots. Let's see how that goes in at the back. This one. It looks as if. Not entirely sure where this one goes, but I think that goes somewhere down there. But I'm not going to play with it too much. But looking at the back of here, you can see that one comes through this side. I reckon this part here needs to go through the back of. I think this needs a little bit more force because it needs to be shoved up up this. Oh fuck! Oh man. To be fair, it's a delicate procedure, but great. That's not a problem. We can glue that with a little bit of yeah. That's quite a hard manoeuvre, to be frank. So what I will do. So it looks like the brake has gone there. Okay. See, because the thing is as well, it doesn't seem to sit in this track thing very well. So yeah, what I can do. Right, let me get some flux. That's a bit of 6146. Right, I'm just going to do a bit of a repair job here. I think we might have to use. How big is that crack? Yeah, let's use. I think probably this one. I have to do a little bit of tacking here. Oh my god, what the hell's happened to that? I love playing with this. It's like really, it's like, you know, hot glue and stuff. This is just where it's dried up. It's a little bit of PVA that we're going to use here. So there we go, a little bit too much there, but we'll just do a little bit of a tack there. But it's now sitting in the track. So what we would, oh, this has moved now. What's happened with this? I'll sort that out later, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tack it, and then we won't be able to do any more because the next part is obviously putting all the headlights on and stuff. So I would like to let that set overnight. What we'll do is we'll just tack that. I think that just snapped. Depending on the brake, it's quite easy to fix that. Yeah, we can just clamp that there. That'll look cushy. Yeah. So the brake is just about there, and we'll clamp it into that. Okay. So let's just apply some bond. Far too much glue, but as I said, I am heavy-handed. So what we'll do is we'll use, what one's this? C13. Just going to hold that there for a couple of minutes, just to let that bond. And then, do you have any insurance? Sadly not, no. I could bring up Compare the Meerkat or whatever it is. We were going so well as well. I knew, looking at this flexible bit, I just knew that this would shatter somewhere. It's pretty obvious that it's going to crack somewhere on me. So, but hopefully if we just hold that there a minute, just needs a little bit of time to bond it, and then we can let go of that. You know what? Yeah, I bought this probably what? Good to think I've had it ages. It lasts so long. It's like £5 a bottle, but So I'm going to leave that part there, just to let that part set a bit. And then there was a fracture somewhere down there, weren't it? It was just that post there. What I'll do with that one, yeah, it's just there. So what I'll do with that one is once this one's set over here, I can have a look at mending it. What I can do is I'll try and splint it. So I can put, if I just push that into alignment, and then we can just put it in, a bit of glue around the back here and just push it in, and that'll sort that out. But let's just see if that's bonding a bit more. Yep. That's stuck there a bit. gonna hold that there. So yeah. So while we hold that, I can get up with some of the comments. But yeah, at least we got. I mean, I reckon another sort of 2 or 3 sessions. There's still a hell of a lot to do because we've got to do all over the back here with all the roof, all the sticker and chairs and stuff. So yeah. So how did we get up to? Let me just apply some pressure. Where did we get up to on here? So I think it was this one here, wasn't it? So it was good evening. Good evening. No, hi Tessa and Lord Peter Webster, yeah. And then we've got hi Mike, and then we've got hi Tessa. Let me get through priority first. And then we've got hi Steve. And then issue 47 order. Thank you very much indeed. You are very, very helpful there. So thank you very much for that. Hopefully, well, if that comes next week, depending when it arrives at your mansion, you know, will depend on whether we can do a double whammy that week. I mean, if I could get it here by Wednesday, we could do 96 and 47 together because 47 is just a wheel, I believe. So yeah, but yeah, whenever it comes, that's fine. We can't do that one at the moment, so let's just go to this one. I watched last week, but the comments not showed up. All right. I'm not sure what's happened there, but okay, I enjoy it. Thank you. I'm sure Tessa will let you on again. No more builds as if, yeah, I've seen that, so done that one. I'm still waiting for my Lotus Esprit, my Lotus, Renault Lotus, my Optimus Prime, Ghostbusters been shipped. They're not shipping my Enterprise D because apparently they've got issue 1, but they're not going to ship it until issue 2 comes in. It seems like they're doing what Eaglemoss do, and they hold the package until that issue's come in. So that's the hold up on that one. But yeah, it's just waiting for things. I need to just drop a minute to this one. Not enough hours in the day. Yes, absolutely. I agree to that one. I've not been well for a couple of days. Still feeling rough, but showing my support to my eyes can't take anymore. That's very nice of you, Peter. Let's see if that's just need a little bit more. My hand's aching, but yeah. Not really, Steve, yet. That's like me and TikTok. When I watch TikTok, because I watch quite a lot of ASMR, and you know, you sit there watching it, and you just like a couple more videos, and then you just fall asleep. So they're hard to come by now. Bud, what's that? What's in that in reference to? And then we've got Roland Matt. Yes, I've seen Roland Matt at show Got Photo. Oh, right. I have a free first pack for my. What's that say? I have a free first pack for any Agora build. But yes, so when you've completed a build with Agora models, they do give you the first. If you want to say like you want to get another model, they do give you the first pack free of charge once you've completed, because you then become, I think it's an Agora Elite member or something. So yeah, I think we're nearly at the bottom of the priority queue. I have 6 running, Steve. Don't need any more. Yeah, and then we got this one. Lotus Sienna VW Samber Rossi Titanic Editor's House. You can like me. The artwork, man. Oh, man. That's a £53 kit, but some places selling for 85 plus. What's that in reference to? I'm going to leave that there. I think after that. Yeah, what's that in reference to? So yeah, that's that. Let's bring this over here actually, and then I need to do a couple of the announcements. So let's go down here. So very slow tonight for some reason. Not site does help yet, or Titanic. Well, if you want to send me all of your stock to get mine up and running, that'd be great. So yeah. But he is very good like that. I mean, there was issue 3. He actually sent me issue 3 to get mine moving along a bit. That's how devoted and dedicated he is. He's a lovely man. Lotus, a classic, takes me back to the 70s. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. And Lotus en route now. Yes. Can't wait. It's going to feel weird getting like Ghostbusters because all the people that have lost the boat or missed the boat, as they say, you can get it. It's like the Millennium Falcon, never give up. Perhaps you've got like two models you want to choose from. Choose one because the chances are the other one's going to come out a few years later down the line. Yes, it'd be nice. Thank you for having me. You're more than welcome. No problem. No problem there. I'm stopping incoming payments. What's that mean? Incoming. I'm stopping incoming. Is that so you can't pay me? Is that so I can't pay you? What's that say there? It will be reversed. So you told you, fucking knew it. So yeah, he won't let me pay. This is the thing. I've never met someone. I mean, I work with a variety of suppliers, Baza, KT, the lot. But I've never met someone that never wants payment for an issue. So that is really, really good. Thank you very much for that. You can always reverse 92 if you want. My screen froze. Okay, yeah. And then my screen froze. That's a duplicate. So yeah. And then we got my screen froze again. 3 times you put that, Mr. Peter. What's going on? And mine okay, Tessa. They're coming in. So there's so many. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, all my internet shut down. Just join free, it's fine. Hi, Mike. Hi, Tanya. Yeah. And then let's go down to this one. I've got to go right the way back up again for all the standard people. But once I've caught up, I can keep on priority on this. I can keep on priority on this one down here. I've got to go, guys and gals. Struggling to see, feeling worse than ever. Take care, Mr. Peter Webster, and remember, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I love doing that. And I think, yes, brilliant. So that's all caught up on priority. So now we've got to go all the way back up to the top because we now got to go through Steve's. So Steve says, looking. We've got hi from Diamond Pinto TM. And how are you? And Steve puts 131. Well done, Mike, the Partner Wrangler. Have you seen DB5? I really do like that. When you gave me the Wrangler bit to it, and I was like, do you know what? I really like that. I mean, Wrangler obviously means a horse, but you give up horses, but I quite like it. Well done, Mike, the Partner Wrangler. Have you seen DB5 yet? Will you get? As I said, it's a build I'm very passionate about it, but we've got a lot of builds at the moment, ASO, but Dodge, and the Doll's House. They're all sort of ending around the same sort of time. So never say never, maybe. I really took a break from Agora because it's just too expensive. I'd rather invest in builds that need sorting first than invest in a new build where I could probably save that budget for perhaps investing in the Route Master. So yeah, there's other priorities I need to attend to before deciding on that. Heidi, hi, never seen that one. Let's get another one here. So we've got Lord Peter Webster in all his night and glory. Yes. Yeah, so then we got that one. Hi, Angela, just to let you know, next week, Thursday, has been cancelled. Yes, Sammy's got the bets. So we won't be doing it. But we'll do it the week after, which should be. So Sammy's got the bets on the 10th. We'll be back on the 17th of August. So yeah, and then we've got Hi Peter. So that's that one, yeah. Where have we got up to here? So this is this one next. So Lord Peter, DB5 not up your avenue. Oh God. Yeah, you might want to rephrase that. Lord Peter Webster, don't think new one as good as old one. What do you mean? They're both the same vehicle. But this one, I think they're upgrading because they did say that with this one, there's going to be like the old one was very sort of like static. It didn't really do much apart from the wheels had them spokes that come out. But this one, apparently, they're going to have like the machine gun popping out and then the ejector seats and all that sort of palaver. So yeah, pretty good. They are hard to come by now. Yeah, okay. What's this one say? Hello, Peter Webster. The one I want to build is Route Master like Sir Dave. Yeah, cool. So you're going to do the Route Master. Well, why don't you? It's never too late. You need to put something on hold. If you really want it, with me, I love, building and stuff. It's, I think I've always had a passion for building, but if you really want something, you must sacrifice something. So perhaps, I don't know, for example, you pay Netflix a month. Perhaps you pay Netflix and Disney Prime, cut that cost, free up that cost, and then of course you can, use that against, the Room Master. It's never too late, and you can start from pack one. Lord Pete West told me to never buy another artwork. Why? What's the reason? We need to know. Why am I? What? Why am they? What am I? What are they? I can't understand that. What am they? Could you elaborate, please? So we got that one. And then we've got this one here, which says, very nice, have been surprised how popular. Good old Doll's House. Well, I'm going to be showing you something very soon involving that. Once I get to the bottom of these. Bloody hell, Sunny Stormy's in the chat. Well, Tessa, no, Sunny Stormy, Tessa's been wondering where you've been. She's missed you. So she wants answers. Lotus Classic takes me. You know what's going to happen here? Optimus Prime, Lotus, Ghostbusters, they're all going to turn up at the same time. 10 times out of 10, I get a whacking great big delivery of 4 to 5 boxes. It's really lovely. So hopefully some point this week, next week. Lotus is a classic, takes me back to the 70s. Yeah. And then we've got Mr. Tamia, Dawn French. Yes, that's one. Dawn French. She drops through the puddle. So funny. Bigfoot Dibley. So that's that one. And then we've got Horton going on with Angela's My Life Journey. Sorry, didn't see you. Said hello. Yeah. And then we've got Apple Pie. Oh no, we've just missed one there. So that's something to do with just going to give Sam medication. Yeah. You don't have to ask me permission. You can go whenever you wish. I mean, apple pie too. Yeah, I do love apple pies, but there was the standard apple pies, and then they come out with these ones. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to give them a bash. But with me, I've got to have. This is what I'm going to have. So after this, I've got to choose. I'm probably going to go for the cherry because I do like cherry. So I'm going to have cherry pie, 2 of them, custard, and I'm going to put a sprinkling of these on. So I'm going to have a few licorice all sorts all on the top. Mamma mia. Very good. So I'm going to have that. I like apple pie. Yeah, very, very good. I have to have mine warm. So I do eat them cold, but it's much nicer when it's just a little bit heated. Mince pies as well. I've only seen the 6 apple pies in a box. Yeah, as I said, this must be, but they were the same price. So this must be some sort of new thing that they're doing. But yeah, I thought, oh my God, I've got to try them. Could you have used pliers? Yeah, what I should have done is rather than go like that, I should have done it from the top and prized it like that because it's a lot of pressure on that beam. So yeah. These wooden kits do look fun to do. They sure do. And I'm really sorry. There we go. Greetings from Sunny, Sasha and Sapphire. Hello. How's it going? What in the world does that say? Something about Christine. Who's that? I will get to that, but I don't know. Is that on priority? No, it's not. Yeah, these would. Well, the one on Amazon I really, really want to get. Let me see if I can grab a photograph on here. I want to get this one. So this is. Let's see if I can grab it. I don't think it's a Roku, but yeah, let's see. No, that's not. That's the metal one. Wooden kit. I'm gonna get this one. I think I'm that there. Isn't typical? Pretty marvelous. But there's all sorts of ones on here. I can't find it, but look at that. I'd love to get that. It's like a carousel, and there's all sorts of different ones. There's someone's got a gun on here, but they're really expensive. So I am not paying £56.90 for that. Hell no, that ain't happening. I'm looking at that. I'll price that around about £12.50 if that was me. But yeah, there's all sorts of ones. I really quite like this one. This is quite nice. It's a little guitar on a platform. How cool is that? And you get the jukebox thing, the amplifier. So yeah, there are quite a few floating around. Yeah, we've seen that one. It could be for the steering wheel. Yes, it is for the steering wheel. So I'll put that on there now. So it's nice to get some different colour on it as well. But we've succeeded and completed the goal there for this evening. So I reckon another 2 to 3 weeks on that, and we'll do this every Tuesday, I think, because Grace is not here yet. No, I don't like custard. Okay, yeah. And then we got the figures. Well, that's why I said if Jason's on here, he could 3D print me a little figure to sit. I would love to have a little 3D print, 3D figure just to sit there. It'd be funny if he could 3D print me. But again, likewise with, you know, the Eddie Stowbar, you could 3D print yourself. But you have to, there is places, I think London's got one, you stand in this big booth thing and they 3D print you. So I know it can be done. The figure needs to look groovy. Absolutely, yes. There's no more on priority, okay. Then we've got, it's really delicate, yeah, it sure is. I knew I could break something in it, so that was going to be the bit. Get awesome, Peter, thank you, sir. Yep. And then we've got, do you have any insurance? No, unfortunately I don't. I'm hoping that they will do a 1/8 scale 1958 Plymouth Fury in a different colour. What is that? Let me have a look at that. So that's a 1958 Plymouth Fury. That car. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's gorgeous. Look at that. It's probably quicker on this camera, so let me see if I can just quickly flag it on this camera here. Oh no, the share screen's come up now. Isn't it marvellous? Oh, what? Well, they do look cool, yeah. I know you would. There's so many, but I'm not paying 56 quid. You can jog on. But yeah, this is it. So look at that. How cool is that? So this is the Plymouth Fury. Well, they're supposed to be doing Starsky and Hutch as well. I don't know what's happening with that because Harshett had the license for that. Come on, hurry up. Different colours. I've had, that's a song by, there's a band called, but it goes different colours, they share each other. I'd have a standard white one, and one is a Christine 00B00. Well, it's thinking about it. It's coming up very shortly, but there we go. So this is Mr. Tamiya's Fury thing, as in Lightning Fury. so that's that, yeah. And then greetings from, do you know, I really consider this part of the channel now. Now Pete's got me into doing it. I think this will have to develop something into like a Tuesday night or something, doing these kits, because it's like a part work in it, so it would fit in very well. Greetings from Sasha and Sapphire, yeah. And then Mr. Tamiya's put, let's have a look. Wow, they do look cool, especially the electric guitar with the amplifier. Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. There's so many on here, but that's a really lovely price as well, because that's only 15 quid and I can get it here tomorrow. So maybe we'll do that after we've done the Roku. But there's a violin Capraccio. So there's a violin one. So we've got violin one, Capraccio apparently. And then but, oh man, there's so many of these things. I mean, there's all sorts. There's pianos, there's you know, little cars, loads. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. But 49 quid again, I'm not comfortable with that price. That's taking the piss. But yeah, I'd like to do that. That's quite another good one. But anyway, so that's that. Right, now let's get over to the map because I've got some special announcements. Yes, the Doll's House is returning on Monday. So let's try and get on to let's get on to here. Let's put this one off at half. Like half. Yeah, on half. But I've had a look at the system. So today I picked up issue this one. So Angela, if you're still here, I picked up this one today. This is issue number 79 of the Doll's House, and I've had a look. It's a case of having a look, see what I can do. If I can, I will do it. I don't like doing it out of sequence, but, you know, otherwise this is just going to sit and sit and sit. So I just want to get something done on here. But this is the Magic Rose, Beauty and the Beast, and Peter Pan's room. And in here, we do actually get this little rose thing. I'll show you the parts in a minute. But having looked at this, I think I can do it, because looking what we're doing, it's pretty obvious to me that we're going to be doing wallpaper for Peter Pan's room. This looks plastic, so it looks as if we're going to be doing all the attaching of the wallpaper, cutting it all out, putting it all on. It doesn't look like it's wood. Having said that, it could be, but looking at that part looks like plastic. But as you can see, I think we can do that fine, because down here it says, you know, it's all them parts there. So I'm pretty damn sure we can do that. So I've booked that in for Monday. We'll do that on Monday. Coming up in issue 80, we have a little toy soldier. He's so cute. And I have that issue right here to show you right now, in case you haven't seen it already. I'd be tempted to put that on the Christmas tree. Now, so that's issue 80. The parts for this look like this. So as you can see in here, I don't want to get it out too much, but we'll have a sneak peek. But this, look, as I said, it looks like plastic. It doesn't look like wood. So as you can see, this is going to be much better to apply, I think. But it's interesting how this is plastic and not wood. But that's plastic. So as you can see, that's Peter Pan's room. And I think the reason why it's plastic is because it's building up the foundations of the outside of the house, you see. So this is all plastic. It's got various different parts in here. And then this little part here is a little rose that will sit something like that. And then it will have this little thing over the top here. It's quite funny because I've got diamond paint in very similar to that. So that will tie in very well. It's plastic here. You've got like two men holding it up there. So this is going to be quite a lovely issue. Just have a look. I'm curious to see what... Yeah, this is all plastic. So in here, and they're all the little windows. So yeah, this is going to be easy, really easy to do. And what's nice is you've got the there's little margins there. There's very faint lines going along there. So this is going to be really lovely. So that one we can definitely do. Issue 80, we can't do it, but it's a bloody good issue. It's really, really gorgeous. Really, really lovely, lovely, lovely. So what's happening here? It's going in. Yeah, there we go. But this is nice as well. It's a really lovely sticker. So this is Peter Pan's room, apparently. So that's that. And what I'm going to do is, so that I don't lose parts, why won't this go on? It's not going on. What's happened with this? But yeah, so that I think it's supposed to go like that. That's why. But why? So I don't lose parts from keeping everything in these packs from now on, which I don't like doing, but it is what it is. So then coming up in issue 80, so it's now starting to get back into regular after shoving a rocket up their arse, they've sorted it out. But not physically, I just, you know, you have to keep pushing this bloody Martin's McCall, or they won't sort it. But anyway, it's Mickey Mouse's room, and this is quite a lovely issue because you're building up the foundations of the wall. So as you can see, you're going to be putting like various things in, like the ceiling and all sorts of things. What's really nice is look, as we get a bit further round, so this is going to be the concave of it. But what's nice is look, you then get to put all it's like the external wall of it. So obviously seeing all like the outside features of it, and I think that's why it's plastic. And then obviously the enchanted broom apparently. And then coming up next time in issue 81, which will be next week, is the skirting and Architraves Peter Pan, or Architraves, and then the external walls Peter Pan, music box for the Little Mermaid, and the wash basin for the Little Mermaid. So that's going to be a really lovely issue. It really is quite annoying, you know, because I would love to dive into this right now, but it's a case of going, right, can we do it? Can we not? So we can do 79, but yeah, it's one of them things. But let's take a quick look at the little parts. So these are the parts. Can you see? It's so exciting. And look how cute these little dolls are. I would love to put a piece of string around that. you know, and put it on the Christmas tree. I'd be very tempted to do that. Some of my diamond painters love doing nutcrackers as a painting. So in here, this is plastic. So you can see that is going to be like the outside of it. And it's really interesting how this has been like a year in the line and already we're at this stage. I mean, 2 years sounds a long time, but believe you and me, it goes extremely quick. So then there's obviously bits like this, and it's going to, like, I don't know, marry up something like that. These are really lovely parts. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the plastic goes on that. Oh, crap. Low battery. Don't die me. Please don't die me. There we go. That's, yeah. So anyway, so we've got this part here again, lovely concave piece here. So maybe that will go. Obviously, something's going to go in that groove. But yeah, it's really quite nice. So little bits and pieces here. I don't know what that part is, but obviously something. But it's obviously like a corner bit or something for going on that. We've got a light. This is going to be like a little window, I suspect it will slot into there somehow, maybe. But there's lovely bits here. This is plastic by the looks of it. It doesn't look like it's a sticker, but that looks like plastic. So that will go into there. It's not liking it. I don't like it. But isn't this posh? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And when you put the light on, I think that's going to really sort of chuck out a lot of different colours maybe. But it's very posh. I really like that. So obviously an LED will go through there. And then it's you've got these little figures. So this is a little toy soldier thing. But as I said, I'd be tempted to put an eye hook through that, put a bit of cotton in it and hang it on the Christmas tree. I know my friends will on the diamond painting channel because they love nutcrackers. But yeah, I think they're all the same, but I think these might go on a Christmas tree, you know, in the house. I'm not sure, but they're really nice. And then we've got a little bucket here, and but yeah, it's got a little bit of play in that, as you can see. So yeah, it's really lovely this, but as I said, it is what it is. But I never give up. You know, I never give up on builds. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm very, very confident and more sure than not that we will get this up and running again very soon. But it means, on the plus side, it means that I can spend longer doing it, which is what you want. You don't want to rush it ahead. You want to spend as much as you can on this build. But yeah, it's getting into the what's happened here. It's getting into the really good bits now. So yes, it's back up. You know, getting the issues after that bloody long hiatus. I think it went on for months of not getting parts, but yeah, won't be long because this ends on where does it say how many parts do we get on this? I think it's 140. I'm trying to look for this. Oh, 120 issues. So that's not going to be long because we're already on 80. Dodge is on 80. Eddie Stobart's what, 96. So they're all sort of ending around the same time. I think Scott said over at Building with the Boys, I think he said that they're extending it to a tree house or something. So maybe it might extend. We don't know. But let's have a look at, we've got another one here. I love that. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do it. You should have done it. If you really like it, then you should have done it. And as I said, you can buy the issues all on the website. You don't have to, just because it's so far ahead doesn't mean that you're not too late to build it, you know? So you can still order the issues. I love that little bows. Yeah, I do have a painting very similar to that. So yeah, which will go very nice with that, I think. That one shade is lovely, and I love the little soldier. Well, I sent it to my friend in Australia, and I think she's going to love that when she sees it. But But yeah, the lampshade is really good. But when I saw that before even opening it, I knew straight away that was like external walling. But I think once the light goes through it, because if you look here, once that light goes through that wall, it's going to look really nice because it's going to go on the end of that. And I think it will look really good. But yeah, but it's interesting how Peter Pan's and Mickey Mouse's is like starts off big and then it goes down, you know. But it is what it is. I can't do nothing with it. It's just one of them things. That's why, yeah, looking at that. So it looks like on here you'll have the back of the wall facing out, and then maybe we've got like, because on the back here you can see there's like little peg things. So I reckon there's another part that clamps onto it like that from the outside. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, I don't like looking at it because of, you know, it's in a lot of problems at the moment. But all we can do is persevere. How far have you got with your kit? You're very tempted to see that, aren't you? I do the kits on my channel. Issue 3. I've not built any more yet. I do so many builds. I haven't really got round to doing that yet. There's not enough slots on the schedule. Hello, ding dong. Who's that? Sweet apple mixes again. Clear off. So yeah, I haven't really done that. The Dodge Charger, I've got Dodge Charger down here. I've got all this to get through, and that's now on. Gets heavier and heavier, this thing, but that's again stacking up parts. So, but it does get me down a bit, but you know, I see it as like I can spend more time doing it. So for me, it's not a race. I want to remain very clear on that. But yeah, I have got issue 87 is the last one that I got, which is something to do with windows and stuff. So that's 87. That's ending as soon as well. That's going to end on 110. So that's not far off as well. But some of my builds I stack up and then build them the following year, like Operation D. Yes, that's coming very soon. Very excited to show you that. I've been building it for the past year, and oh man, it's so good. Very, very good. But there's a reason why I'm holding it off. Airing it, yes. Airing it, yeah. But yeah, the kit is stuck on stage 3 at the moment. So yeah, have a look in my file. Yeah, well, actually, kit is actually, I have to have a different colour for every file, every build. But kit is, it's not actually issue 3. Kit is up to, look here. I've actually got number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. So I haven't, you know, got round to that yet. But yeah, I was in number 10 anyway, so that's something to do with wheel. But yeah, it is there. It will be done when we can get around to doing it. But I'm very focused on doing Eddie Stowbar. That's the priority here. Let's get the Eddie Stowbar out of the way. Then I will make a decision whether I go for the DD5 or invest in perhaps another collection through the Agostini. So I'm sure they'll bring out another one. But I've just took on the Lotus, you know. But anyway, that's just that. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell, be notified of all the videos. This is not even numbered, is it? So tap the bell, and then we'll do this again next Tuesday, I think, get a bit more done on it. And then that'll give it time to set. I mean, I think it's set now, so that's that. We're going to get pre-recorded for Eddie Stowbar on Saturday. I've got the parts here. I'm going to do that on Saturday. I don't know if I get that done tonight. I might have to do tomorrow. No, Yeah, so this is set now, I think. Set quite nicely on that crack. So I think it's just about there. It might be a little bit off center, but it's done the job for me. It's stuck. It's not flapping, so that'll be that. But yes, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell to be notified for all the videos I do. If you want to become a channel member, the options there. Don't have to. If you want to help me out with the dog's house, it's in urgent need, then do reach out to me. I'm very happy to do that. So yeah, so no video tomorrow. Saturday we're going to have Eddie's Soap Art 96. Sunday there's no video because I take that off. Then we're going to have Monday Dog's House 79, Peter Pan's Room. And then it's going to be nice though, because I've not worked on that for so long, and to get a bit more done a bit, I'm going to make an exception and you know, just shoot up to 79 and just get a bit of it done. Because the other thing is, you hold this so long, you've got all these parts everywhere, and I just would like to get rid of these blister packs. Take up so much room, so the quicker we get that done, the quicker we can do that. Tuesday we'll do a bit more of this camper van. There's not a lot more left to do. We've got to put all the top of it on, all the wheels, the flap. So it's really just, it's probably another 2 weeks, because we've got to do all of that. We've got to put all the, basically all roofing and stuff, but I reckon another 2 to 3 weeks. And that Wednesday, Eddie Soap Art 97. Thursday, I think we'll put Titanic on maybe, and then Friday, I don't actually know at the moment. I don't think we do anything hard schedule. Well, we may have the Ghostbusters if we're lucky, because that has been shipped. I'm going to check the email. When did they send me the dispatch email? Van home. It's Van home. Yeah, so it said package on the way. That was on the 31st of July. So they sent me that on the 31st of July. So that was actually my dad's birthday. So yeah, it is on the way. We're just waiting for it to come. So it's going to be good to get in there. Yeah. Let's have a look here. What's this one say? But yeah, I think we're pretty much sorted for next week. And if we're really lucky, we might have to put weekends on if we get the options right. And the Lotus. So yeah. Wow, you I get asked this all the bloody time. Wow, you have a lot to do, you have great content. Wow, thank you, I appreciate that. No one's ever told me that before, but yeah, I appreciate that. I get asked all the time, how do I do so many builds? And the question is to that is, it's not something I speak about very often, but I run my own business. So I have my own business, and that's basically how I do it. So it's really just quite good, really. So yeah, pretty good. Talking of which, I'm waiting for my bloody business card to come, but it still ain't come. So but I don't really know. I don't have an online business, but I do have. It's all about rotation. So if I'm working on Eddie Soap Art, I subscribe to all of them. And if I'm working on Eddie Soap Art, I may pause that for a month. That's why you're not seeing, for example, the kit, the dodge. You know, there could be gaps in it. I always pause and then pay one, pause one, rotate it. It's all about rotate it. But yes, I will soon have my own business. Very, very good. But yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 1 hour, 38 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to have my apple pie now with custard. Go to Tesco's, get your apple pie, Mr. Tamio, and get your content up. We want to see you building kit. So you should do it as a YouTube channel. You know, all it takes is one video and you'll be off as a professional. So take care, have a lovely day, adios amigo, and I'll see you soon.